From the Bob Mills Weather Center, meteorologist Aaron Reeves.
All right, some of us getting some decent rains, and those some of us are, I don't know if that's the right way to say that, but I said it. Those people are south of I-40 generally. Look at Poto there, 1.4 inches of rain, McAllister 0.8. That's this last system. Notice the north, not as much. It's showing a lot of zeros, but that's primarily because you have to get at least 1/10 of an inch before it'll show up on our map. So a lot of locations here got less than 1/10 of an inch, but it's showing up as 0, and that's kind of the case. That's why we still have the blue shading. So we at least got something that have to deal with these pesky showers that didn't amount to much. South of Oklahoma City, decent rains. They were really south of I-40. That's because the low tracked to our south across portions of Texas, keeping most of the higher rain totals there. That low is now in southern Arkansas. On the back end of this thing, we do have some wraparound sprinkles that are kind of pinwheeling back into northeast Oklahoma. We'll be dealing with those on and off overnight, mainly Tulsa to the east and northeast. But outside of this storm system, not much going on. Look out to the west. We got a whole lot of nothing, and that's going to be keeping us dry here for the next several days. We're actually going to see a pretty significant warming trend once we get past tomorrow. Halloween tomorrow looks good. Trick or treat forecast Monday night looks really good. I mean, if this were a movie, Siskel and Ebert would give it 2 thumbs up enthusiastically. A little warmer than we're used to, but this is a really good, nice Halloween. I think we're going to be in pretty good shape with those temperatures in the 60s. Got a few droplets here down in Jinx, looking back towards Tulsa, Cityplex Towers. Temperature currently hanging out at 57 degrees. Northeast wind there at 9. Pressure steady. Temperatures area-wide. Still hanging on to 64 in Bartlesville, 58. Right now in Stigler, it's 56 in Veneta, 62 in Stillwater and in Bristow. As we look at what Future View does overnight, notice it keeps that chance of a couple of sprinkles pinwheeling back into northeast Oklahoma. Otherwise cloudy, temperatures in the 50s going into tomorrow. Clouds in the morning will start out in the 50s to 60, or will end up in the 50s and 60s. I think these showers out west, I think this is a bit overblown on Future View. I think we'll see a slim chance of a sprinkle, but I think this is a bit overdone, so just be aware of that, but it's not impossible. Monday morning we'll be clearing out. That'll allow things to cool off, and then going into Monday afternoon, we're talking about some really, really good weather. Light winds, temperatures around 70, give or take a couple of degrees. A really fantastic Halloween day. So this storm system, it scoots on away. In the wake of it, we'll see quiet weather. This storm system stays to our south. Notice this warm air building in ahead of our next real deal storm system that digs into the west toward the middle of next week. Moves east by Friday. We'll see storms or showers developing. And as the main upper level part of this moves eastward as we head into Saturday, that's when most of the activity I think will get going. Strong storms possible, heavy rain possible. That'll move off to the north, which will hopefully keep us mild on the backside of this. We'll see. This is the later data, and it's got a little more blue down here, but we'll continue to watch that as we get on closer. Once again, storm chances, shower chances Friday into Saturday. Some of those could be strong and provide heavy rainfall. We might get 1 to 4 inches across the region, so that's pretty interesting. We'll iron that out as we get closer. In the meantime, cloudy tomorrow, then we warm up, then the wind picks up toward the middle of the week, but all in all, pretty good weather over the next several days once we get through tomorrow. And really, tomorrow is not too bad outside of the clouds.